right, you are rolling.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Tell me about your experience at Michigan State. Favorite places, some special professor, just overall your experience.
Yeah, it's interesting. I go back to my first memories of Michigan State were like when I could walk. So my family actually grew up in Indiana, and both my parents were Spartans, and they continued to get season football tickets. Now I think about that, and I could barely get season football tickets living here in Grand Haven and commuting, the hour and a half to East Lansing, but they did it all through growing up in Indiana. And so some of my earliest memories were on campus. We used to tailgate right by Belmont Tower, which is always that cross area is such a great, great place to be. Of course, the College of Engineering is where I spent most of my time on campus, going to school there, and always been a big supporter of our sports and our football team.
I love it. What was it about campus or maybe even the College of Engineering that strikes you now, looking back on it?
Looking back, it's a little bit nostalgic, right? When you're, as a kid, you associate places with the feeling. And when you're a kid, right, there's this freedom and adventure and wonder and kind of coming back home. When I go to campus now, that's all of those feelings kind of come back, right? Of having that and growing up there and being there now, and you just feel like a kid again in all the best ways.
I love it. Did you know you wanted to attend Michigan State because your parents did?
Yeah.
And why?
I knew I wanted to attend Michigan State, not so much because my parents did, but because of spending so much time up there as a kid, right? I fell in love with the campus. I fell in love with the way that Michigan State portrayed themselves kind of to the world, right? As this college that was getting ready to take on the world in some sense and do great things. And I've always just really valued the way that the college has represented itself, both academically and with athletics as well.
Once you left Michigan State and campus, do you recall what maybe was that first connection after you graduated that kind of brought you back, and what impact did that connection have?
Yeah, that's a really great. So I when I left, went right into the workforce. Michigan State was always a part of my family life, but not so much my professional life. And when it really changed for me was a couple years ago. The company I was working for moved into downtown Grand Rapids. And the building we happened to move into was the Doug Meyer Medical Innovation Building, which was it was a Michigan State building, right? It was a professional Michigan State building. And so all of a sudden, when I was coming into work, I was seeing the Spartan head in the parking garage. I was seeing the Spartan head in the lobby of my office building. I was seeing Spartan heads outside both windows when you look at some of the medical buildings and investment that's gone up here in Grand Rapids. You and I connected, we met, and I started really realizing the ecosystem of professionals and support and collaborators that existed post-college. And so really about 2 years ago, I just was been exposed to the community of people and how you can stay engaged and have so much more impact now that I actually am a professional, right, instead of a student. And so it's been really amazing to see that community form and what they're doing.
I connected you with a fellow Spartan on the Lakeshore.
You did.
Can you tell me what that meant to you? Not the fact that I connected you, but what did that mean, connecting to another really powerful Spartan woman doing great work? And where has that led you?
Yeah. I think whenever you go into a meeting knowing it's a Spartan connection, there's already a sense of, connection and understanding of each other and respect and kind of alignment, right? You've bonded in some way. And so when you connected me to that leader along the lakeshore, it's like I'm going in and we already know a portion of each other, right? We already know that there's some deep roots that we both share. And those connections are so meaningful. That connection you made happened at such a pivotal moment in my professional career as I was, stepping out of a comfortable 9-to-5 and starting my own business venture. That connection led to me getting exposure and being able to speak to about 200 business leaders along the lakeshore about things that we're doing and where we really want to stretch and grow. So it's little moments like that that come from this community that have such an impact professionally that you would have never even, you couldn't have designed that, right? Or dreamt that or organized that. It was all through this community, and so incredibly helpful in my professional journey now.
That's great. You've already alluded to it, but I'm going to ask this, so I want you to dig a little deeper than you have already.
Mm-hmm.
What does Spartan pride mean to you?
Spartan pride. I'm gonna go back to the story of kids when we were kids. So, right, we would tailgate every Saturday, every home game. We'd sometimes have to leave at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Spartan pride was putting on my Spartan jumpsuit the night before, sleeping in it, waking up kind of mid-car ride, and having handmade Go MSU signs hanging up in the window. And every car you passed, right, you'd flash them up. I think it's living and breathing who Spartans are and what they stand for every day in your interactions, and believing it and living it both personally and professionally, where it's just it's non-compromised kind of devotion and spirit for not only the school and the athletics department, but for the entire university and what they stand for.
I got goosebumps.
You're cold, man. This is why they had Taryn doing all that stuff. That's
They
why
were
kept
like,
coming to her.
will you do that again? Yeah.
Let me share this. Let me share this phrase, and then I want you to kind of think about it. And tell me how you feel you help accomplish. Right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
My role in what I do, and I think I explained it to you when we've met,
Yeah.
is to help promote the mission of Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What does that mean to you, and how do you feel you're helping be a part of that?
Mm-hmm. I think, the mission of Michigan State and the Spartans' will can be interpreted a lot of different ways. Again, with my more recent exposure to what MSU is doing post-graduation, has opened up my mind to the impacts I can have as a Spartan in my community now as a post-student, right? I think so many people associate universities with being a student and what they can do at the moment of being a student. But now you're realizing that it goes far beyond the classroom, right? It goes far beyond. It goes to business communities, philanthropy efforts, all the people that you touch. And so actually, personally, for me, I'm figuring out what that looks like, in a professional setting. How do I continue to take the spirit and mission of Michigan State and spread it throughout the work and the communities that I'm connecting with every day? It's a learning process.
It's not the chill, it's the goosebumps. All right, we're gonna end it with two things.
Okay.
What do you want it to look?
I'm gonna find a new angle here. That way it'll juxtapose.
The next thing is really
even
easy.
better.
Okay.
So I want you to do the go green.
Okay.
It's as emotional as you want
I
to
think
be.
I might have you
excited.
stand up.
Yeah, I can do
I
that.
might come over by the window.
Okay.
I want you to do a go green.
Okay.
Come right about here,
Okay.
and we'll see what we get.
Pause for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Do it again.
Okay.
Pause for a few more seconds, and then do the same with go white.
Okay.
So go green, pause, go green,
Okay.
pause, go white, pause, go white.
Okay.
But however enthusiastically you want to do it.
Okay. Am I still looking at you?
Nope.
No,
Looking
you're
down?
gonna look right
Okay.
in this camera, and I
You
hate
can
this
do
angle.
however you
I'm
want.
gonna change.
People have done it. Justin actually pointed his finger. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
It's all up to you.
Okay.
So whenever Steve says
Yeah, let me
it's
find
ready.
it.
Okay.
do it.
I thought we'd try that, but that's
No.
just not. So
Not
let's
great.
try a compression shot.
Oh yeah, look at you got the Sparty over your right shoulder. I love it.
Let's see if we can keep him there. We'll throw a little, think you should be experiencing some, is she blurring the background a little there?
A little bit.
Be good. Yeah, I didn't buy the best
You
glass.
could, us Spartans will be able to see the Sparty.
Yeah. Well, we'll pick it up.
We will.
We'll pick it up in
Yes,
the
we are.
background.
Well, that's good with your
Is that
hand on the
good there?
chair.
Okay.
That's really good.
Good. Felt like I need to do something with my hand.
Yep, that's good, actually.
I love it.
Okay,
Oh.
you're
Look at the
going
camera.
right at that.
Right at
lens,
it,
and
all
I'm
right.
good. It's
Oh,
on
I want to do
anytime.
something with my hands, but I don't
You
know
wanna do
what.
something with your hands, then you do it.
All right. All right.
Alright.
What do I want to do?
Because you can point right at the lens. you
Okay.
can do
Whenever you're
whatever.
ready.
Okay.
Two go greens, two go whites. Take
Okay.
your time.
Okay. I'm gonna do one no hands and one with hands. See which I like better. Go green. Go green. Go white. Go white.
Now it's game day. You're in the middle of the stage.
Yeah. Go green, go white.
Love it. That was it.
There you go.
Okay.
Wasn't too painful. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
All right, this I'll make so much easier. So you open your own business. What do you do?
We are, say, easiest way, business transformation consulting. So a lot of organizations are trying to navigate, how do we shift with the rise of AI, but also just a lot of companies are at this like pivotal growth.
Yep.
And so change and transformation, so many people are focusing on the business architecture, which
Sure,
I talked
yep.
about, which is the tools and the processes and all the AI pilots they need to do, but they're totally missing the other side of that teeter-totter, which is what we call the behavioral architecture, which is about people's willingness to change, their mindsets, their values, their behaviors, and that is what really unlocks true transformation and change. And so we fundamentally believe that businesses do have to evolve the way that they're working, but it's doing it with balancing those two. So
Your clients, these are organizations that are 50 employees better, like